you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God under the plea and penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Can you please state your first and last name and spell them both for the record?
Jamila Kittler.
Spell it, please.
Jermela Kittler, Kittler.
So, ma'am, I'm just gonna kind of move this up so we can hear you, okay? I want you to lean in as best you can and try to speak up so everyone can hear you. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. Now, I want to start off by asking you if you know who certain individuals are, okay?
Okay.
To begin with, do you recognize the person in State's Exhibit number 317? You can see right there behind you.
Yes.
Who is that?
Me.
Okay. Do you know an individual who goes by the nickname Maine?
Yes.
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you please, to the best of your ability, point and describe where he is and what he's wearing?
He's to the right of the room, and you have on a plaid shirt.
Does he have a tie on?
No.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that the witness kind of nodded with her head in the direction of the defendant and described the defendant?
I think it's adequate, Judge.
All right, that the record will reflect.
How long have you known the defendant?
Years.
I'm sorry?
A couple years.
A couple of years? Is
Mm-hmm.
that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. What was your relationship?
Yeah.
Were you friends, acquaintances?
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
I'm sorry?
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Boyfriend and girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to draw your attention to June of last year. Were you aware of whether or not the defendant was in a relationship with someone else?
No.
Did you later find out that he was?
Yes.
So he had been in a relationship with you and this other woman, is that fair?
Negative.
I'm sorry?
No.
He wasn't also in a relationship with someone else?
Yeah, but like he wasn't in a relationship with me.
Oh.
Okay.
Were you two talking?
Yes.
And talking is referring to not just, conversation, but sometimes can mean being in.
Yes.
Your Honor, not to interrupt, will witness speak up? I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing her.
Sure.
I'll do the best I can.
Yep. We'll move the microphone as much as we can.
Best I can, okay? I want you, if you could, lean in a little bit, all right?
Okay.
Speak up as best you can.
No chance you're going to be too loud.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, does there come a time where this other woman contacts you or reaches out to you angry about the fact that you've been intimate with the defendant?
Yes.
Did you know her name?
No.
How does she reach out to you?
Social media.
Facebook Messenger?
Yes.
Okay. And is there any arrangement to do anything?
To fight. To fight.
To fight? Okay. Now, one moment. I'm going to show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 126. Kind of recognize that apartment building we see in State's Exhibit number 126?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who lived there?
The girl I fought.
So she challenged you to a fight, right?
Right.
Did you, and talking about the day before the officers, whatever happened to them, we'll get back to that in a minute, but before they died, the day before that, is that when she challenged you to go over and fight?
Yes.
Did you go over there?
Yes.
Did you go alone?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't.
Did you bring people with you?
Yes.
How many?
Like 4, 3.
people?
Yes.
Were they all girls?
No.
They're boys.
Yes.
Now, to be clear, so we understand this, during this first incident, this first fight, did the defendant go in?
No.
Now, did you fight this other woman?
Yes.
Where did you fight her?
Outside her house.
In the street?
Yes.
Did your friends videotape it?
Yes.
Why are you videotaping fighting girls?
I am a girl.
No, why are you videotaping fighting another girl?
No reason.
Are you the only one that fights this?
No.
So she's fighting you.
Yes.
Do your friends jump in?
Yes.
Tell us what happened.
She got jumped.
Do you and your friends jump in?
Yes.
Why?
For the thrill of it.
Does the fight end?
Yes.
What happens?
We both go home.
I want to talk about the day after this, when your friends jumped this tree.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the day the officer died.
Okay.
Do you end up going back over to this residence?
Yes.
Why?
To fight again.
Do you bring people with you again?
Yes.
How many people do you bring with you?
Same people.
Same people?
Yes.
Does it include a guy again?
Yes.
Same guy?
No.
Now, when you go over there, does this woman have her own friends?
Yes.
Is there a boy with the other girls group?
Yes.
Did you know this person?
No.
What happened?
We fight again. She got jumped.
So, again, you're fighting her, but not one-on-one.
No.
You start one-on-one, but your friends jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a yes?
Yes.
Does this boy who's with her, does he intervene?
Not necessarily.
What does he do?
He likes not to break it up or something.
Try to break it up?
Yeah.
Did he have a firearm?
Yes.
Did he use it to prevent this boy that was with you from jumping?
A little, kind of, but not really.
What do you mean by that?
Like he upped it to defuse them from jumping her.
So you say he upped it, when he kind of pulled out his gun.
Yes.
Did he use it at this time? Did he fire it?
No.
Did that break up the fight?
Yes.
Were you mad about that?
Yes.
Why were you mad about
Because he should never up the gun.
it? He should never have upped the gun trying to protect his friends from getting shot.
Mm.
No? You shouldn't have done that? Yes or no? Should he not have done that? But you were mad that he did it.
Yes.
Did you call anyone because you were mad?
Yes.
Who do you call?
Tremaine.
The defendant?
Yes.
Now, are you, the people you're with, the group of girls that you brought, are any of them related to the defendant?
Yes. Family.
Or his cousins?
Yeah.
So, what do you tell the defendant that's just happened?
I don't remember.
Tell them about the boy with the firearm?
I don't recall.
Can you repeat that answer? I'm sorry. I couldn't.
She said, I don't recall.
Okay, thank you.
Why did you call?
Because there was another male there.
Can you repeat that answer? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that answer either.
Yeah,
Repeat it, please.
because there was another male there.
Any other male?
Yes.
Did you ask the defendant to bring a firearm?
No.
Did you think he would?
Yes.
Does the defendant tell you whether or not he's gonna come over?
No.
Does he come over?
Yes.
How long were you waiting for the defendant to get there?
I don't remember. But
Long time, short time?
like both.
Now, when the defendant shows up, what does he have with him?
Meaning,
Sorry?
much for anybody.
Does the defendant show up carrying anything or wearing anything?
A book bag.
Book bag?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Did he have anything that he carried around in his hand?
Yes.
What?
A gun.
When the defendant shows up, the other girl and the boy with the gun who broke up the getting jumped, are they still outside or are they gone inside?
They inside their house.
So what are you and the defendant and the rest of your group doing?
Trying to get them to come back outside.
How are you doing that?
Like yelling and stuff.
Yelling at them?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Are you threatening them?
No.
Was the defendant threatening?
I don't remember.
Was the defendant saying, come outside or I'll shoot the house up?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I would like to show you what I have. State's exhibit number 125, currently in the computer. One more minute. Your Honor, I have State's exhibit number 125 in the computer. It is has the single video on it, which I will be opening using the move feature, movie feature. And when you see the TV, I know you gotta crane your neck a little bit. We don't have real good placement here, but can you see behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to draw your attention to this individual that we can see right here. Who is that person?
Tremaine.
Tremaine,
Yes.
the defendant?
Yes.
And we can see he's got a weapon and this jacket that says just do it on it. And here to have some sort of ski mask or shiesty on his head. Yes? No?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yes.
Playing from 0 minutes and 0 seconds into the recording.
They be doing this is just be quiet. Be quiet. Be the fuck quiet.
They have to.
What you want? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Pausing at 19 seconds. What's the defendant doing with this firearm while you guys are all outside this park?
Holding it.
And you stated he was saying, come outside or I'll shoot the house up.
I didn't hear it.
What are you doing?
Waiting on the girl to come outside.
You're gonna fight her again?
Yes.
Now, ma'am, best of your ability, if you could, and I now have State's Exhibit number 124 in the computer. 124 has a video folder, which is the folders from Markeisha Johnson. This is the first video within that video folder. And ma'am, I want you to take a look at the screen as you can while I play this. And pausing at 3 seconds into the video. Do you recognize those two people in that video?
I can't tell from behind.
Can that activity be repeated? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Said she couldn't tell.
Got it, thank you.
Playing from 3 seconds into the video. Keep looking there. And we're pausing at 7 seconds into the video. You recognize this group of 4 people that we see right there.
Yes.
Who is that?
Me and my friends.
You and your friends?
Yes.
What clothing are you wearing?
A white shirt with a scarf.
Is this you right here then?
Yes.
Okay. And who's this woman in the black right in front of you?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, one of your friends?
Yes.
You don't remember her name? No?
No.
Okay. Is she related to the defendant?
No.
This person right here, who's that?
My little brother.
Okay. And this person that we can see right here in the blue, who's that?
My friend.
Your friend? What's
Yes.
her name?
I have to say her.
Yes, ma'am.
Deasia.
Deasia?
Yes.
Okay. And who's this individual we can see with the backpack?
Tremaine.
Tremaine, the defendant?
Yes.
Now, ma'am, how long are you and your friends and your family and the defendant out there trying to get this girl to come outside again?
I don't remember.
Does the defendant ever do anything with the weapon?
Yes.
What does he do?
Let off around in the air.
He let off a round in the air,
Yes.
shot into the air.
Yes.
Okay. Then what happens?
We walked down the street from that area.
Now, I want to see if I can.
But I think I may have just misplaced this for
Show you what has been marked as State's Exhibit number 315. And we're looking at State's Exhibit number 315. I'm going to kind of just move in and zoom in so we can see what we're looking at here. If we can see Garfield, 25th, the apartment building that you're outside of, and then kind of going towards 24th Place. Were you walking down Garfield?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the street you were walking down?
No.
How far did you walk down?
White blocks.
Before you get down the block, you hear any more gunshots?
No.
You only hear Tremaine fire off one round at the house?
Yes.
Do you ever hear any other shots and the people inside the house return fire?
Yes.
Where are you when that happens?
Like down the street.
Down the street. You hear more gunfire down by the apartment.
Yes.
Does the defendant ever rejoin your group?
I don't remember.
What about, was there kind of a skinny guy in a white shirt that just kind of seemed to be hanging around watching what was going on? Lived with his grandmother down below?
No,
You don't remember seeing it?
no.
Now, show you another video. Our replacement states exhibit number 184, which is a video from 2217. And I now have the second video from 2217 currently on the screen. Can you see the screen from where you are? Guess that one's at a little bit, they're both at angles, I apologize. But I want to play here from 0 minutes and 0 seconds. And pausing at 7 seconds. This is your group here, isn't it?
Okay.
Who's this individual right here with the backpack?
Tremaine.
This guy here with the white shirt, you even remember seeing him that day?
No.
Okay. Now, man, at some point, you guys are kind of, you mentioned you walk down the block and we kind of see you here by an alley. At some point, do you see a vehicle pull up that you notice?
Yes.
What about it? Make it stand out to you?
It was a police car with no lights.
How do you know it was a police car?
Because I know police cars.
Okay. What about it seemed to be policing?
The car.
Did it, when it pulled up, did it have its lights on or lights off?
Lights off.
Sorry?
Lights off.
Lights off.
Mm-hmm.
Say yes?
Yes.
When you see this vehicle pulling up, is that when you begin to move away from that intersection?
Yes.
And where do you go?
Down a block some more, I believe.
You walk down the alley?
Yes.
And who goes with you?
My group.
When you see this police car you believe to be a police car, and it pulls up with its lights on, you say anything to anybody?
Yes.
What do you say?
I told them it was the police. So let's go.
Who do you say that to?
Everybody.
And who's all that?
The people you see on the video.
Was the defendant around?
Huh?
Was the defendant there?
Yes.
Now, when your group leaves, that group of girls and your brother that was going, does the defendant go with you?
No.
Do you know where he goes?
No.
You go down an alley and you don't see where he goes?
No.
How you think he's going anywhere?
No.
Where do you walk to?
Somewhere to call an Uber.
Okay. Did you get an Uber?
Yes.
Did you hear any gunshots at this point?
No.
Were you present when the officers were shot?
No.
Do you know anything about what happened in that alley after you left?
No.
Now, once you get home,
Right.
do you ever have any more contact with the defendant?
Yes.
Explain to us how that happened.
He called me.
Okay. What did he say?
That he needed some clothes.
Needed some clothes?
Yes.
Did you bring him some clothes?
Yes.
And how did you get back to where he was?
Oh,
An Uber?
yes.
And when you get back to, where do you end up meeting him, if you remember?
On 25th and Garfield.
In the area where this happened?
I guess.
Do you even know the streets?
No.
So you meet him somewhere over, we're kind of in the area, but you don't know exactly.
Right.
When you met him in that area, wherever that was there a bunch of police around him?
No.
Did you bring him that change of clothes?
Yes.
Did you ever ask him why he needed a change of clothes?
No.
Why not?
Why should I?
Now, I want to draw your attention to State's Exhibit number 261. Recognize this?
Yeah.
Whose is it?
I guess Tremaine's.
How to get into your house? Police found into your house. How did he get there?
Y'all found Tremaine at my house.
Sorry?
Y'all found him at my house.
I understand. Was he wearing this when you brought him his change of clothes?
No.
Did you place this in your bag or his old clothes into your bag?
Yes.
Did you carry that bag then into your house?
Yes.
Now, when you go to meet him and you provide him the change of clothes, does he change?
Yes.
You never ask him why he needs it.
No.
Does he mention, and kind of a couple things I want to talk about. When you run into the defendant now, does he have his backpack on him?
No.
Does he have his gun on him?
No.
Does he mention where they are?
No.
Does he ask you to help him go look for anything?
Yes.
What does he say?
He dropped his book bag. Can we help him find it?
And when you go looking for it, do you see anything?
No.
Did you ever see police in the area?
Yes.
What is the defendant's demeanor like while he is there asking you to go look for his book bag after having you bring him a change of clothes?
Intoxicated.
What's he saying?
That he loves us
What else is he saying?
and that tomorrow wasn't promised for him.
Tomorrow wasn't promised for him?
Yes.
I'm saying he's suicidal.
Yes.
Did he ever tell you what changed?
No.
Now, ma'am, you and the defendant go back to your house.
Right.
When you were doing all this, was anyone else with you besides the defendant?
Yes.
Who was that?
Deasia.
The agent? And do all three of you go back to your house?
Yes.
How do you get back?
A Uber.
At some point during this transport, do you learn about officers being shot?
Not until we arrived to the house.
Did you realize it was in the area you just entered?
Yeah.
Did that seem suspicious to you?
No.
Did you ask the defendant about it?
No.
Did you think he was involved?
No.
You remember telling a detective that you put two and two together and you weren't stupid?
No.
Shortly after you got home, the police were there, right?
Right.
Did the police ask you if the defendant was in your house?
Yes.
Did you tell them the truth?
Yes.
Did you tell them he was in your house?
No.
What did you say?
I said I don't know.
you knew it wasn't. Right?
Yeah,
Why'd you tell him I don't know?
because when they came, sorry,
Why'd you tell him I don't know?
because he probably could have left out the house when I went out the front door. It was a back door or windows.
So you're saying the reason you said I don't know is because maybe you decided to take it off?
Yeah,
Really, you were just hoping the police would go away.
yes,
You weren't going to tell them what the defendant had there.
no,
You weren't going to cooperate with the police.
no,
Last time you saw him, he was in your house.
right,
You didn't tell him, well, I don't know, maybe he jumped out the window, but he was in my house in the back bedroom, did you?
no,
You just said, I don't know.
right,
The police did find him in your house, didn't
no,
they? He was arrested coming from that.
coming out the house,
They got him coming out.
right,
He was there.
yes,
Now, ma'am, have you ever been convicted of a crime?
yes,
How many times?
2,
And additionally, ma'am, in terms of this process, you were arrested that night. Is that fair?
right,
In fact, you were charged with harboring or aiding a felon.
right,
You have an attorney who's actually seated right there.
correct,
And you are scheduled to have a plea of guilty after this case.
right,
In exchange for testifying, you will plead guilty to a harboring or aiding, and the state will recommend incarceration of the court.
right,
You understand the judge can do whatever the judge wants to do.
correct,
You're hoping that your attorney will be able to use this to get you some credit.
right,
That was the negotiations.
right,
In exchange for you telling the truth about what happened.
mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes,
Who you saw fire off that round outside that street.
right,
Or who you saw come and bring the gun to that altercation.
correct,
Over who you saw call and ask you to bring a change of clothes.
mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes,
And in each one of those situations, it was the defendant, right?
yes,
The defendant had that right to that. Yes?
you asked me,
The defendant had the right.
correct,
He brought that gun to that location. Right?
correct,
And in those videos, I want to make sure that we understand, the videos that we just saw, that individual wearing the Just Do It with the rifle and the backpack. Every one of those cases, that was the defendant, Tremaine, right?
correct.
Nothing else, thank you.
Thank you, Cross.
Thank you. Ms. Kittler,
Yes,
can you hear me okay?
yes,
Okay. Just so I'm clear, you testified today that there was 2 fights with the same girl, correct?
correct,
One was on the 25th.
right,
Sorry, I should be more specific. One was on June 25th
yes,
and one was on June 26th, right?
yes,
Okay. That first fight on June 25th was Tremaine Jones there.
no,
The second night on June 26th, he was not there originally, right?
right,
You called him, right?
yes,
And you told him to come because this time there was another male there, right?
right,
And that male had a gun,
right,
and you said that male, I think something along the lines of upped that gun, right?
right,
And you were mad about that because now someone brought a gun to a fist fight, right?
correct.
Okay. Was the person who upped that gun, I know you said you don't know who it is, but do you remember what he was wearing?
A red jacket, I believe.
Okay, so he was wearing red.
Okay,
Okay. And you don't remember how long you were outside of this apartment waiting for this girl to come back out, right?
no,
Okay. And you testified today, you don't know her name?
No,
Okay. So you fought this girl 2 times, you received Facebook messages from her, and you never found out her name?
I didn't care to.
Okay. Do you remember being interviewed by Detective Jordan? I think it was on June 27th. Do you remember that?
No,
You don't remember being interviewed?
no,
Okay. If they wrote a report that said you were interviewed, would that be incorrect?
no.
Okay, so you were interviewed.
Right.
Okay. If it said in their report you knew that female's name was Nira, would that be incorrect?
They said her name.
Can you repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
They said her name. I don't remember it.
They told you her name. Okay.
Right, correct.
You didn't tell them their name.
Right.
If it said in the report they did, would that be wrong?
Mm,
Okay, so they must have just wrote something incorrect in their report.
probably.
Okay. I want to ask you something about what the prosecutor asked you about hearing a second round of shots. So you said Tremaine shot 1 shot in the air, right?
Correct.
You saw that with your own eyes.
Correct.
Okay. Then you said at some point you heard a second round of shots, right?
Correct.
Did you testify just now that it was someone returning fire?
Yes.
Okay, but how do you know that? Because you said you only heard it. You don't know. Okay, so my question is, did you see the shots or hear it?
Here.
But you somehow know that it was return fire.
Well, he did not say return fire. He said, did I hear fires? And did I hear fire returning also? So did I hear 2 gunshots going off? Did I hear different sounds? Yes, correct.
Okay. So you could tell there was some return fire just by the sound.
Right.
Got it. But you didn't see it.
No.
Okay. At some point, an Uber picks you and your friends up somewhere around, I think we see it on the video, around the mouth of that alley, right?
Correct.
You don't know what happens to Tremaine after that.
No.
He's not in the Uber with you.
No.
You don't see or hear nothing.
No.
Okay.
So I'm just pausing real quick. For those guys that are looking for the Hawaii trial, I am opening up the room for Hawaii. If you are interested in watching the Hawaii trial, I will continue to go ahead and play this case, I think, only because their day in Milwaukee will be ending very soon. It is around 4, I think 3 o'clock there, 3 or so there. So I'll keep this room open. But those that want to see Hawaii, I am opening up the room, and let me drop that link for you guys so you can have it. But we'll continue the testimony for those that are interested in the Tremaine Jones trial. I'll leave this plan here. Okay, so here you go, guys, for those that want to get to Hawaii. And for those that are watching the Tremaine Jones, we'll stay right here. Okay, here we go, guys.
I don't have any more questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Redirect?
Nothing, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. You may take Ms. Kittler down. Do you you can call another witness? It's a little early for a break. What do you think?
I have, if it's okay with the deputies, I can keep going.